Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing good today. It's a very snowy day here in Colorado. I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but I hope it's decent. All right, so we're going to be doing all the 12 zodiac signs, and we're going to see what is the forecast for you guys. And we'll just get through it as quickly as we can. I'm hoping it won't be too long today because I do want to give you guys some $44 readings. So if you are wanting one, today's a very good day. Please just go ahead to my Cash app. It should be listed below. Donate there or on my website, and you can get your 44 read after this. You will get a free one plus bonus readings if you want to join and be an ultimate member. If you become an ultimate member before Christmas, you will receive a special gift, and I'll surprise you. So get ready for those. Hi, Moo. Hi, Raquel. And Charlotte Jackson. Hi. Good to see you guys. Good afternoon. Oh, you guys are so sweet for coming in. Thank you for watching. Hi, Licious. Let me grab my drink real quick. I think I left it on the counter. Just hang on a second. All right. It was at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. Hi, Love Z. Hello, Besso. Who got snow? Just curious if anyone else got snow. Hi, Peaches. So we're going to start with Aries. What lies ahead for the next 30 days for Aries? All right. No snow in your part of California. Okay. Aries, bottom of the deck, over the next 30 days, gosh, you're going to be working really, really hard at something. 333 on the clock, that might be a prominent number for you. But you're going to put your mind directly into a project. It could be work, it could be a person, it could be a relationship. Whatever this is, you're going to highly dedicate yourself. And you're going to be working almost day and night at this. This could be homework for some of you young people. But whatever this is, it's nonstop. And it might be every single day of the week. It's just a lot of hard work, hard effort. And you know what? Hard work always pays off. All right. This will be your month's message, whatever that is. And let's see what's going to happen over the next 30 days. Some of you guys may be very worried about your mother. Or it could be an older sister or a mother figure or just an older woman in your life. But this person, you're worried very much about them. And you're worried about maybe their health, their well-being. You might have just gotten some information with the Knight of Swords that scared you. You know, it could be a health scare. It could be bad news. It could be a warning. It could be, who knows, but there's some kind of fear. And it kind of leaves you with sleepless nights. A lot of worries on your mind about this Empress. For some of you guys, maybe this Empress is you, and you're just very worried about a situation that you're in. But whatever this is, Spirit says, honey, it's always in my hands with the Star card. And what will be will be. What is destined will happen. There is no stopping that. Sometimes things are just meant to be this way. But it's saying to have forgiveness, to have understanding, to have hope. Hope for brighter days, hope and belief that things are going to get better. They're going to turn around. It's not always going to be difficult. It's not always going to be this tough news. It's not always going to be hard to take. Death is coming, but it's a good thing. It's the end of worry. It's the end of a hard time. And Spirit says we have to lay to rest what was and give birth to something new. For some of you guys, you may have gotten news that your mother may have passed, or a grandmother, or a beloved mother type figure. And that could be a literal direct message for some of you guys. And it's just a cruel reminder of how short life is, and that death comes for everyone, no matter their status, age, situation. Death comes for us all. And it's just like this crazy situation where it's like, I can't escape it. It's going to come when it's going to come. Either way, even if it's metaphorical death, you know, all things end as they should in the right timing, in direct timing. And this is no different. We're going to show you over the next 30 days, we're finally, this is a blessing, getting to the end of a very hard period and some very hard news. Mostly for Aries, this was some very difficult news. We're finally getting over the hard news. It was very hard to take. And what is your message for the 30 days? We have strength in reverse, and this is to realize you don't have control over everything. You just don't. Some of you guys, and Aries is very direct. You guys are ruled by Mars. You're combative, confrontive, competitive, if you will. You know, you go directly for the throat. You definitely don't circle around something. You just get directly towards it. And when you can't solve an issue, when there's a problem that you can't fix, it's frustrating. But this is a lesson from the universe saying, Aries, you're not always at war. You're not always in control. In fact, most of the time, you're not in control. So Aries, for your message over the next 30 days, 8-8. This is about self. And this is about getting control of yourself. Get control of your temper. Some of you Aries people have a very vicious temper. Calm it down. With the star, you've got to stop snapping and snipping and snarling at people. You've got to stop attacking all the time. This is that Knight of Swords, never thinking about what he says before he says it, how it's going to affect other people. He just draws his sword and flies towards whatever it is. And this is Aries, you need to be more mindful. Definitely think more about something before you say it. And think more about something before you do it, because they all have consequences. And when you get the eight of major arcana, 8 in the major arcana coming out for you as your overall message for the next 30 days, it wants you to listen. It's very demanding. Now, when you're getting it in reverse, it says you may be trying to force a situation, Aries, or force a person to your will, instead of allowing things to unfold naturally. You may be lacking trust in your own ability or in the universe to provide what's needed. This is going to backfire and cause you more problems than it solves. Compassion is key, along with letting things go with the flow. All right, and that is for Aries. One last message for Aries. An Aquarius may be coming to visit you, or Scorpio, or maybe both. They may be on a plane or on a train or a car to come and see you because you're feeling down and sad. And in any way, even if it's not Aquarius or Scorpio, Aries, I think a friend is going to cheer you up this month and make you feel so much better about life. Bonus, okay? That's what I wanted to tell you. All right, so now we're going to get into Taurus. All right. What's going on with Taurus? Spirit, can you guide and direct me with these tarot cards and show me what Taurus needs to see for the next 30 days? Let's take a look at Taurus. Show me 30 days for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? I think the song Take It Easy comes out. Also, Go Easy on Me by Adele. You're very sensitive this month, highly sensitive. It's like the moon is in your sign or something. I know it's not, but it's highly sensitive. Very intuitive. You might cry a little bit this month, which is, Taurus people don't generally cry very easily, but this month may be a tearful month for you. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's the moon. It's not literally there, but there it is in your reading, which is why I felt the emotions. And God, we know the moon is exalted in Taurus. So, I know it's not there, but this is the moon card, and it's saying, hey, Taurus, you're super sensitive. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to be snippy sometimes because you're going through something. There's a lot more going on under the surface than Taurus is expressing. If any of you guys are watching and you love a Taurus, just know that there's so much more on the surface than what you see, than what they allow you to see. They're very controlling. They only let you see what they want you to see. They're never going to show you what's really going on. And there might be a storm raging under what looks like a glass-like water top, There you are, Taurus, the Hierophant. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, excuse me, King of Cups. There's that watery energy. The overall underall energy is Taurus is just very emotional this month. Queen of Wands. All right. Spirit says, listen, I know you want to look like you have it all under control. And God knows you do a good job of letting people know how you feel and what you want and when you want it and how you want it. You don't want anyone to tell you how you feel. You don't want anyone to tell you what to do. The Queen of Wands kind of comes out like, I know. I don't need you to tell me what I already know. I know what I need to do. I know what I should do. I know. And you're really trying to look out for the community with the Hierophant. So there might be a group, a family member group, a friend group, a work group, a social group, whatever. But you feel like you're in charge of this group. That's just how you feel. I'm not saying you have all that authority and power, although with the Queen of Wands you may. But you do have some type of power over a group of people. And you are in some level of authority because you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. Is that authority? Oh yeah, that's definitely some authority. So you're definitely feeling like you're in an authoritative role. I don't think you like it. This is almost like being voted to be the leader in a group and you're like, I don't want to be the leader of the group. It's like saying, hey, you're Master Chief. But you're like, I don't want to be the Master Chief, but you are. You were born with this gift to lead. You're a leader. You're a natural born leader, but you don't like it. And boy, do you fight this. Five of Swords. Why are you so against this new position of authority? This leader of the group, leader of the pack. Why are you so against that? Thank you. There's good news in this. You get power. You get to direct. And I think what scares you is, I don't know if I have it all together to lead this group, but you don't want to let them see your fear. You don't want to let them see your sensitive parts, your vulnerabilities. You're like, no, I'm too sensitive for this role. I'm not built, I'm not equipped for this role, but you are. Now, you're going to have to be strong for this. But for Taurus, there is this, can I do it? There's a lot of people coming against my group, or a lot of people coming against my people. Am I going to be able to stand in between the attackers and the ones I'm looking out for? The answer is yes. Ace of Wands. You are being gifted the power and the glory and the wand. You are being gifted, maybe elected into a position where you get to rule over people in the righteous way because you were meant to do this role. You may not believe it, but you were meant to do this role. Now, whoever this is, you didn't want this. You didn't really want this, but for some reason you have to. You have to step into this. And you're like, God, why do I have to step into this? It's almost like Jesus when he went to the cross and he was like, Father, why do you do this to me? I don't know what his exact words were, but it was, oh, why do you forsake me? If this cup can be taken from me, please take this cup. Does it have to be me? You know, Jesus was kind of like, does it really have to be me? Can it be any other way? Any other way? I mean, does it have to, is this the only way? And then unfortunately with the Five of Swords, we're like, yeah, this is the only way. And it's a very difficult thing to do, but with the Hierophant, he takes responsibility. He puts his hand up, he gives his oath, he gives a promise. This is very verbal with the Hierophant in the face of difficulty. Just saying, listen, I need to stand up for this role. Spirit, God, creator, source, leader, whoever this is that you're talking to, I take responsibility and I will lead us out of darkness and I will lead us out of trouble, be it financial, be it emotional, be it dangerous. I will lead us out of trouble. I do have the skills. I'm smart, Queen of Swords, sharp as a tack. And I may seem rough around the edges, Queen of Wands. Very rough around the edges, very direct, very difficult, very rigid. You know, that's how the Queen of Wands is, very intimidating. And not everybody likes her. A lot of people dislike the Queen of Wands out of jealousy or just haters. And a lot of people are attracted to her and they love her. So it's a give and take. But the real truth about this Taurus is, I'm deep down in my heart of hearts, I'm a gushy, ooey gooey, soft-centered individual. I am a king of cups in my heart. In my core, Taurus is saying, I would give you the shirt off my back. I would carry you through the trenches. I would take responsibility for something you did to save you from it. In my heart of hearts, I love family. I love children. I love people. I love the needy. I love people. You know, that's what this is. I really love people, and especially family, right? So you're just like, that's why I've been put into this authority. Sometimes the lamb is put into the authority because it has the heart of a lion. I don't know if that makes sense. But whatever's going on, Taurus, you may feel some serious pressure right now to stand up for a group of people or your family or a situation, and just know that you were made for this, okay? And over the next 30 days, You're going to be presented with some kind of a seat of power. Just take it, accept it, fill your role, and know that God gave this to you. The universe, spirit, source, creator blessed you with this role. And you were made for it, and you're strong enough, and you're wise enough, and you're good enough for this role. And everything will work out. King of Cups says it's going to work out. At the end of the day, it's going to work out. It's going to be a little hard. Not everyone's going to be along with everything, but it's going to work out. So hang in there. Stay dedicated. Stay true. Keep on your path. Have faith in spirit, source, creator, and the universe and your destiny. Have faith and know that you have the power to make this work. Don't be scared and don't be intimidated. You have what it takes. That's what Taurus needed to hear, I guess, today for the next 30 days. Love Z, I'm so glad that you're stunned and this works for you. I'm so glad. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Love Z. Hey, Transformation Queen. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit Source Creator, guide me right now into the zodiac sign of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know over the next 30 days? Well, first and foremost, 10 of Wands. God, you're going through it. What is this thing that's just so heavy and so hard to carry? King of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. The overall bottom line energy for you right now with this Queen of Wands is you have, kind of like Taurus, a seat of authority and you have power. You have the power to make things go in the way you want them to go. But God, that doesn't feel good. 10 of Wands. God, this is very much like Taurus. You have power you don't want. You want to love people. You want to be in a close relationship with someone that you love very much. This could be your significant other. This could just be a beloved person in your life, but you're like, I just want love and relationship and happiness and good things, but they're rejecting me. This is your true love, your partner, or someone very dear to you, and you're just like, as much as I want to love them and be there for them, as much as I love them, they're denying me. Four Cups. You are being rejected. And it could be rejected by a project that you wanted success in. It could be rejected in a relationship, rejected by a family member. Rejected by someone extremely close to you. Perhaps even in your own family. But you're just like, I'm so hurt. I don't know why they are rejecting me. All I try to do is be there and give love and affection and support. And I'm not loved in return. And you're always the bigger person. Three of Pentacles. You work with them even when they don't want to work with you. You're forgiving even when they're not forgiving of you. You're patient even when they're not patient with you. And you could see how the story goes on and on. It's like you're always giving, and where's the reciprocation? And what you see is unfair. They actually give a lot of themselves to someone else. And you're like, could I ever convince you to love me like I love you? Will you ever see that I'm the one, that I'm the right one, that I'm the only one? Will you ever see that? Will you ever really appreciate what I'm offering to you? I love you. I've been so patient. I've been so kind. I've been so ever going with you. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's just getting really hard to carry. It's getting really hard to stay in this relationship that feels like work, but I'm not getting anywhere because there's always somebody else. So this could be a third party situation, someone also just getting their attention. They're spending time with this other person, or they're hanging around you and they're saying how much they miss this other person. And you're like, look at what's right in front of you. This is not appreciating the good that's right there in front of your eyes. Now, you could be receiving this energy or you could be giving this energy, Gemini. I don't know what part of the story you're on, but over the next 30 days, I think you're going to be at your wit's end, and I think you're going to be ready to put this down. You really want a two-way situation, not a three-way. You really want this person's sole attention. You're tired of sharing it. Maybe you have to share it with their job. Maybe they're just too busy at work all the time. Maybe they're too busy with coworkers. Maybe they're into someone else. Maybe they've got a lot going on. I don't know exactly what your situation is, but I do know that the person you're with or interested in or you're caring about is not giving you that energy back right now. And I know that you only have so much patience with the Queen of Wands. It is going to run out within 30 days. You have the Knight of Wands probably next week where you're going to say, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to get back to what I love, back to what I'm passionate about, which is, not going to be you. It's going to be something else. So you might be giving someone an ultimatum, or you might just silently be giving, the situation an ultimatum like, okay, we have a week to see if this turns around. And if it doesn't, I'm out of here. I know where to go with this. So ultimately, Gemini, it looks like you are tired of the rejection or the underappreciation, and you are running out of patience, Gemini. And within next week, I do think you're going to run out. And that's when enough's enough, because this has been an ongoing thing. It's too much of a burden to continue to carry. And I don't think you're stupid enough to keep carrying it. I know you love this person very much. And like I said, this could be a lover, a family member, someone close to you, whoever this is. We're not lacking in love. We're lacking in respect. And we're lacking in mutual appreciation. So I guess the best news for Gemini is over the next 30 days, you're going to stand up for yourself no matter the cost. And you're going to say, it's too much for me to carry. I love you and I want to be here for you and take this to the finish line. But how can we work on this if you keep rejecting my offer? Here you are offering that fourth cup and they're like, nope, don't want it, not good enough, doesn't meet par, doesn't get to all the levels. And you're just like, don't you see I'm trying to help you? I'm trying to save you from your misery. I'm trying to save you from an inevitable fail. But you're not listening to me. You're not working with me. Come on, give me something. And they're not even giving you an inch. So I will say, Gemini, you're dealing with somebody extremely stubborn. Could be a Leo, I don't know, but you're dealing with someone very stubborn, and enough's enough. How much possible time could they possibly steal from you? So that's what's going on for Gemini, creating a strong boundary and putting an end to being underappreciated. If you want your $44 reading, let me know where you let me know where you paid, and I'll put your name on the list, just so I can start creating that list for after the video. Spirit source. Show me the sign of Cancer, Spirit, over the next 30 days. Show me Cancer. Hey, Medine. Hi. Wow, look at you with your card. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. Highly emotional, highly intuitive, typical Cancer. What I'm hearing is it's the tide. It's the pull of the full moon in your life right now. Not literally full moon, but the pull of everything coming towards you, coming at you, and it's heavy. And I hear like it's just a lot. Like that saying, when it rains it pours, or boy, when it happens, everything else piles on. You know, there's just a lot. And it's very, very deep, and it's very, very heavy. And I feel like Scorpio may be an energy source in that house or that zodiac that's really trying you right now. Really trying you. About death and transformation. The biggest message for you this month is the Five of Cups. It's in the upright, which is disappointment, regret. It's definitely an emotional loss. It's very, very sad, very, very difficult, very, very heavy heart. Explains a lot with the moon. First card out is the Empress. I think these are upright. All right. Moon, Mother, Empress, Queen of Cups, Mother again, Page of Cups, Child. But got lots of water here. You might have a watery mother, or you may be a watery mother, or there's something going on with the feminine in your life. But there's so much femininity in this reading. Hey, Medine, it's your first time here on live, but you've been watching since 2018. Oh, thank you. I love your reading. Your voice is very soothing for your busy mind. Oh, thank you. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you being here. Thank you. All right. So, gosh, next 30 days, you're going to have a decision to make about your mother. Could be a grandmother. Could be a very hard decision to make as a mother. There's been some very difficult communication between you and this Empress. Or you and this Queen of Cups. Communication has been like, I know you hear what I'm saying, but do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about that movie Rush Hour with Chris Rock. It's like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? There's a lack of understanding with the Four of Swords in the reverse. We are here coming up on this Mercury retrograde energy. And I'll be honest, communication is going to suck. No, people are not going to understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. You might as well be speaking Chinese. People are going to take offense. They're going to get bothered. They're not going to understand. They're going to misunderstand. There's going to be quarrels, arguments, difficult conversations to have. And you're like, why does this have to be so difficult? I just want to offer my cup of love, give a little peace. Oh, thank you so much, Medine. Yeah, I forgot to mention to you guys, Matthew's birthday was yesterday. We couldn't do anything because of the snow. But if you guys want to give Maddie some love, you're welcome to, and wish him a happy birthday. I will show him all of your messages and all of your gifts, and he'll probably make something special out of clay or give you guys a big thank you. But yeah, his birthday was yesterday. He's my little Scorpio baby. Isn't that interesting? We're doing this reading and there's a little page of cups. Interesting. So some of you guys, this might be about children. So what I'm seeing is sometimes we put our foot in our mouth. Sometimes we regret what we said to someone out of anger, or maybe a misunderstanding, or maybe we're just flat out hurt because they took it the wrong way. And you're just like, can I ever make this better? I didn't mean what I said to hurt them. I didn't mean to cause a situation between us. I love this person. I love them so much, and I just want them to know what I mean in my heart. I want them to know. And Spirit says, it's no use. It's no use. And it's no use crying over spilled milk anyways. With the Five of Cups, some people don't want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some people, all they want to see is what went wrong, and that's all they want to see. They don't want to see the good. They don't want to see forgiveness. They don't want to see anything positive. So I just feel like this is going to lead to some ending of some relationships for some of you. And you feel in your heart it shouldn't have ended. We were on the right track. We felt the same way about each other. Things were going well. Unfortunately, they just didn't see it that way. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you, Raquel. You guys are sweet. Thank you. So the message here is over the next 30 days, you're going to have a breakup or a break, maybe a little separation, perhaps even a misunderstanding that leads to like silent treatment with the Four Swords in reverse, where you're just going to take a break from talking to this person. But that's what's needed, and this too will heal. It's just going to take some time, but it will eventually get over it. Not all is lost with the Five of Cups. I know it's a difficult emotion and it's hard to let go, but wallowing in self-pity isn't going to help. Just realize some people aren't going to see things the way you do, and you know, they will come back at the right time if it's meant to be. This will come back into your life when it's the right time, and when those cups are ready to turn over, honey, they are, and they will. We just need some space and we need some time. That may be hard for you to let go of. You're like, I don't want a break. I don't want a separation. I don't want silent treatment. But over the next 30 days, we need a break. And you will get an apology, or you're going to get a good message, you know, after this break. Okay, you are. And there's a lot more to the situation than just what was said. So have faith in that. Just know that you didn't crush this. It's not your fault. You didn't ruin everything. It just, Mercury retrograde. Do not trust everything you see, and don't trust everything you hear. Don't jump to conclusions, and don't go looking to make a problem worse by staring at it for so long. That moon is a reminder to trust your intuition and not take everything at face value. You may feel like you are in a wild state right now, especially during Mercury retrograde, and you're unclear about the future, but just wait. Things will be revealed soon enough. And the biggest message here, Cancer, trust your instincts, because you're always right. You don't need to worry about this to death. Okay, the Empress says, I will heal it. I will heal it. It's going to be fine. Okay, so we had a fight. Okay, so we had a separation. Okay, so we had some drama. Okay, we had a misunderstanding. I still love you. So this is a message to all the Cancerians out there. This too shall pass. They still love you, and you will work this out. Yep, that's what I hear. So now we're going to move on to Leo, and you have the Fool. Spirit, show me Leo. Show me Leo for the next 30 days. All right. Not so bad, Leo. Everything can't be up. What is that one rap song? It's like up, up, up. I don't know. But everything can't be up. Meaning everything can't always be on a high. It can't always be on a good. I feel like birthday month is over. Summer's over. And you're just like, the good times. The good times, they're gone. And you want to keep partying. You want to keep the flow of good times. But that's not what's coming in. Somebody here really wants commitment. I see for Leo, over the next 30 days, there will be a breakup, not for a lack of love, not for a lack of fun, and not for a lack of attraction, but a lack of responsibility and a lack of commitment. There's going to be a breakup in the Leo world because these aren't the good times all the time. And someone does not like your group circle of friends. Someone is not down for it, or someone does not like your good times. They're too serious for that. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but they are way too serious. And someone here is just like, I want marriage, and I want commitment, and I want a serious relationship. And if you're not going to give it to me, then I can't stay here any longer. I got to go see what else is out there because I'm wasting way too much time with Leo. Or Leo's wasting way too much time with this other person. However that cookie crumbles in your story. But it's like, like you're just having so much fun in this relationship, this Queen of Cups connection. It's all love. It's all good. It's all romance and dates and fun and good times. When are you actually willing to dedicate yourself to work on a marriage, to build a home, build a pension, build a retirement, build a family, build a business? When are you ready to do that? And if it's not a love relationship, it could be a friendship that's crumbling. Some kind of friendship or, beloved partnership of some type. And it's like, I'm done. The Fool is a brand new beginning and a fresh new start. And it's like, I don't even know where this is going to go, but here I go. I'm leaving. I'm jumping off the cliff. It's for the best. It is. 6 of Wands, overall, underall, bottom line energy. This is the right decision. It's for the best. I want you to trust yourself, Leo. You are jumping ship for the right reason. If you stay, it's just childishness. They're going to be playing around too much. You're going to waste so much time. And at the end of the day, they just wanted fun. They just want to see how it goes. They just want to chill. They just want to go with the flow. They don't want to take it serious. And this is when you finally say, I'm not happy with this. It really doesn't do it for me. This relationship is not at all what I envisioned for my life. I care about you. I have fun with you. I'm attracted to you. This feels good most of the time. But when it matters, when it's on the wire, when it makes a difference, when there's a test on this connection, you fail because you're too childish. You're too immature with the Fool. You don't have what it takes to run the marathon. I'm sorry. And I think there's a breakup that's going to happen out of love. This is not a fight or, anything dark at all. This is just, we got to walk away with love. This could also be, I can't be your friend anymore. Really, the World and the Three of Cups with the Queen of Cups. I love you, but I can't be your friend anymore. You party too much. You drink too much. You play around too much. You're not my type anymore of who I want in my life. I'm looking to have a serious lifestyle, and this is not the lifestyle that fits well with my dreams. So for some of you guys, it's ending the friendship. For others, it's a relationship, and you're like, listen, I love you a lot. I have so much fun with you, and I care very much about you. You mean the world to me. But you're not a serious person. You don't take life seriously. We just don't mesh well anymore. And it's kind of like that movie Venom, where the girl and him were really into each other, and she was attracted to him, but in the end, she was like, you don't make me feel safe. You don't treat this relationship seriously. You're more concerned about your career, or you're more concerned about whatever, was the situation in the movie Venom. And she went and found a surgeon, a doctor that was sweet and kind and fun, and he cared a lot about people, and he made her feel safe and certain and calm, and like the world was right again. And she needed that. She wanted that. She deserved it. And she still loved him, like she still did, but she grew to love him like a friend, and she grew to fall in love with the man that would take care of her, be there for her, and be supportive. And I think this is a tough decision for someone that is leaving a relationship. So I don't know, however the cookie crumbles, but I just see like there's a lot of love here. We do care about each other. This is just not meshing well, and it doesn't work out. And at the end of the day, a fresh new start and a new beginning is best. And I think it's the right thing for you, Leo. Okay. You're going to go off on a journey on your own path, in your own direction, and you're going to find someone out there that meshes well with you. Okay. This other person, the meshing just wasn't happening. Okay. We're not making anything here. It's just not going to run the full length of what a normal relationship would. It gets cut short, is what I want to say. So over the next 30 days, I just see this relationship getting cut short. TQ, he's not even dating me. He said friends, only no dating, but he didn't want me to date anyone else. So childish. Wow, that is ridiculous. I'm so sorry, TQ. Ridiculous. Yeah, so for Leo, there's something on your end or on the other end where someone here does get friend zoned, and they want something more. So this leads to a breakup. It leads to the ending of the good times with this partner. Whatever side this falls on for you, just know that it's the best. And over the next 30 days, that would be the right choice. Okay, and hang in there. There's somebody else out there, probably an earth sign that would be very good for you. Maybe even a Cancerian. Okay, so there's someone else, and you're going to celebrate after this ending. It may not feel like it at first, but you're going to be happy and celebratory that you ended this, because then you leave room for the right person to come in with the Magician. Okay, so let's leave some room for the right person. That's what I see for Leo. Now we're going to get into Virgo. Spirit, guide and direct me with these tarot cards. Show us the truth for Virgo. What is going to show up over the next 30 days for Virgo? Show me Virgo, 30 days. So there's something about Italian. I don't know if you're planning a trip to Italy or you love Italian food or you're going to meet an Italian person. Something here with an Italian. An Italian stallion. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. That just popped in my mind. What? Bottom of the deck. The Magician. This is you, the Virgo. Also ties with Gemini, but this is you, honey. And here you are manifesting something new. You're creating this. You waved your wand, Virgo, and you're like, bippity boppity boop. And here we are. This is the situation. Okay? Woo, there's a lot going on. And I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I just want you to know more than anything, the universe is not against you. This is your manifestation, your creation. What comes out is a hollow victory, 6 of Wands in the reverse. You win, but you really don't win, do you? There's some level of, I'm right. I got what I wanted. I was told I was right, but at the end of the day, I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed, or I'm just not happy. Or, no one was even around to see my victory. It's like you fight and fight and fight for some grand, awesome thing at work, and you push away your friends and family to go for the gold, to get this award or this recognition. And then at the end of the day, you get the recognition, and who do you go home to? No one. What joy is it to win the Grammy and go home with no one and have no one congratulate you or acknowledge your reward? It feels very hollow. It's like it wasn't even worth it. What did I gain? And so this is a little bit of, I know I'm right, and I'm going to prove I'm right. I'm right, you're wrong. But once you prove it, once you show your strength, it's done. 10 of Swords. Maybe you really wanted to show your partner more than anything they were wrong, and they needed to fix themselves. They better get on the right track. You better do this, and then, okay, so you proved it. You were right. Now they're gone. And I'm hearing it's kind of lonely. Mr. Lonely. I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Right? That one song. It's old, right? I don't know. It's an old song. But there you go, Mr. Lonely. And I just feel like there's a lot of wasted time in a relationship or dedication with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We put our energy and attention and time into the wrong person or the wrong situation. And now all that time was pointless. Now it's gone. It's over. It's done with. And you won. You're the all-powerful Virgo. Or maybe it's vice versa. They're the all-powerful. But it's done. And we've got the 10 of Swords, which is a very, very painful ending. It hurts. Maybe the truth hurts. Maybe the ending hurts. Maybe reality hurts. Maybe everything just hurts right now. It's just, I'm in a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. And now I'm by myself, 9 of Cups. I'm celebrating by myself. That's 9 of Cups. Where's the family? That's in the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups has the family. That's the celebration. That's the reward. 9 of Cups is personal satisfaction, personal happiness, personal victory. But that's as far as it goes. It's personal. And with the 5 of Cups, we are now crying over spilled milk, and it is too late. There is too much water under the bridge. Is there still time to cross the bridge? Is there still time to fix this? Do you have a Hail Mary? A last minute, I can fix this. Yeah, you do. You have one more chance. And it could be reversed. Maybe someone has one more chance to fix things with you. I don't know. But we have one more Hail Mary, one more chance, one more. It could save it all. 9 of Cups is right there. If someone is willing to admit their wrongs and confess, I was full of pride, I was full of ego. It's not as important that I'm right. It's important that you're with me. If someone could admit that, we could fix this. And I just feel over the next 30 days, to be honest, it's over. I'm sorry. I know not everyone gets the best report in tarot. I am so sorry. But there is a loss here. 6 of Wands, overall, underall energy. We have a fail. We have a loss here. We have a flop. But the bottom line, the Magician, anything's possible. Anything can happen. If you will it, it will be yours. I mean, bottom line, we have the power to fix this. But over the next 30 days, there's an absolute ending of a relationship. This connection is done. And it's because ego, pride, and selfishness got in the way. It is what it is. You know, you should probably go watch that movie Family Man with Jack Nicholson, because he did that. It was Christmas. He had a fiance, and then he had a choice to go to college out of state. He chose to leave, and he never saw her again. That relationship ended. He definitely chose a lucrative career and a more powerful position over what he would have had with her. And that's right for some people. That's the way to go. But for him in the movie Family Man, it wasn't Jack Nicholson. It was the guy from National Treasure, Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry. Nicolas Cage. Please forgive me. The Family Man has Nicolas Cage, that movie. Anyways, he ends up meeting an angel, and the angel gives him a second chance to see what he could have had. It's like a take on Miracle on 34th Street. He could have had her as his wife and 2 beautiful children and a loving family in a small town outside of the city, but a very happy life. It wouldn't have been glitz and glamour, but it would have felt like he was the king, in that life. And anyways, that's what this is. So there's a glimpse of what you could have had. But something else more important got in the way. And I just want to say, Virgo, whatever you're going for, whatever the shooting star is that you're wishing upon here at the 9 of Cups, make sure that is really what you want. Really, really, because once you get it, you may not want it. And you may look back, 5 of Cups, with regrets and remorse, wishing maybe you could have made a different choice. So that is what I have for Virgo. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it, Virgo. And be careful if you think you're right. You could win, but then you could lose it all. And that's what's going to happen in the next 30 days for Virgo. Definite breakup, though. Definite. But there's a chance to fix it, but there is a breakup in 30 days. Okay. Now we're going to get into Libra. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Libra for the next 30 days. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Overall, underall, feeling very isolated, very pushed back, very on your own, just kind of soul searching, looking for answers, wanting some alone time, some thinking time, right? Okay, just going on your own path, doing your own journey, just trying to make sense of everything in this world. Yep, you got the Hanged Man. You've got a lot on your mind. You're just very heavy, a lot on your mind, just a lot going on in your life right now. It's a lot to take in. And you are an analyzer. You are the leader of the air signs. So when it comes to analytics, when it comes to logic, when it comes to weighing the pros and the cons and making decisions, which is very difficult for you because you really overthink it, it comes down to, I need more time. And you just have a lot on your mind and you need more time to make sense of a situation. You want everyone to be happy, Nine of Cups. Your wish is for everyone to have a home, everyone to be happy, everyone to be loved, everyone in the family to be great and just awesome. But that's not always how life works, is it? It just doesn't. Not everyone's happy at the same time. When some people are celebrating, some people are crying, right? It's just difficult. And there's so much coming at you, Eight of Wands. This is almost like, Libra, can I get a break? If it's not this thing, it's another thing, and then it's another thing, and it's another thing, and then it's a good thing, and then it's another thing, and then it's a good thing, and and you're like, can you stop? Can you hold off everything for a little while and just let me breathe? Let me breathe. And it's like, no, the universe is like, no, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. You're going to have to learn to go with the flow. And you're like, oh, this is the worst thing in the world. I just need some space and some time. You're kind of at your limit. And at the very least, you're feeling extremely overwhelmed. And you're handling it well, though. As typical Libra, you're handling it well because you're just thinking now. And that's your favorite spot to be, is in your head. It's your favorite place. So you're like, this is good. I'm in my head. I'm going to get some answers. I'm going to get some solutions. But the universe wants you to use your heart. And this is where it's going to be hard for you. Gosh, it's hard for a Libra to get into their heart. The heart doesn't make up the decisions. The heart doesn't make up what is going to happen. And you're like, no, I've got to use my logic. I've got to use my mind. Four Swords. But no, it's in reverse. And it's like, no, you can't use your logic or your mind today. No, not this month and not over the next 30 days. Over the next 30 days, you got to use your instincts, your intuition only. No logic, no calculations, nothing on the whiteboard, nothing on the journal, nothing on the notepad, nothing logical. No, we cannot always make logical decisions. Spirit says, put down the brain and use the heart. I gave you a heart. I need you to use it. And Libra's going to say, but the Lord says the heart is easily deceived and is wicked. That's wrong, first of all. Whoever put that in there obviously missed, like, all of the New Testament, just missed it completely. The heart is the key to the soul, honestly. It's the key. And the heart is beautiful. And boy, it can be foolish. But the heart takes you on your path of destiny. And when you are in a battle and the enemy looks like the biggest giant you've ever had to defeat, you're not going to need your logic to defeat that giant. You're going to need heart. You're going to need courage. The heart is very courageous, and it stands in the way between impossible and possible. It's the heart. It is the key. It's funny how in The Wizard of Oz, the lion was the heart, and his wish was for courage, because you need to have heart to have that courage. So whatever you're facing, and the 8 is the strength card in the Major Arcana, and we have 8 of Wands here, and it's about courage. You have to have courage to use your heart, not your head. There's decisions that need to be made over the next 30 days, and it doesn't have a darn thing to do with your pros and cons or your logic. What is going to make you feel good about life? We're going to ask a few questions here. Is a house going to make you happy? Or is the people in that house going to make you happy? Is money going to make you happy? Or is having very little and spending all your money on others going to make you happy? For some Libras, there's some news about a baby coming in. You might find out you're pregnant in about 8 weeks. I know we're doing the next 30 days, but there's some good news. 9 of Cups, 9 months, and the Queen of Cups. There's going to be good, positive news, 4 of Wands, that we're going to have a pregnancy coming up very soon, and we're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with that. But we're searching within, Virgo vibes, right? We got to go within. Have faith. We don't have a positive pregnancy test yet, but we will. But it's about knowing that you are, even when you don't know. That's the intuition. How many of us ladies have been pregnant and known it, but we didn't have a test yet? We just knew. It's some women can actually find out they're pregnant at the moment of conception. They just know. They're like, I felt it. This is it. This is it. It did it. I feel it. Something happened. I know I did. And I know a lot of women can feel that. And it sounds crazy and impossible, but a lot of intuitive women can feel that. And even if we're talking about a metaphorical baby here, this is something that's going to come into fruition. It's not here yet. We don't have evidence yet. We don't have facts yet. But we have a vision. We have a feeling. It's like making a bet on something. I don't know, but I have a feeling this is it. This is going to win. This is going to be the one. And it's going to happen. And it has nothing to do with logic. You just got to feel it. I don't know. Honestly, that's what I feel, Libra. There's something big happening for you in your life. Yes, the next 30 days, things are going to be on pause, most likely. The next 30 days, you're not going to have any facts or any evidence to pull on. We're just going to have to trust the Creator on this one. And that's going to be a long, lonely, psychological, thrilling journey to not have facts and evidence to back you up for the next 30 days. But you will, and within 60 days, you're going to get your facts. But over the next 30 days, expect things to be silent and secretive. Expect things to be hidden and expect things to be happy. You're going to get good news and life is going to be good again. You just can't get out of your head long enough to feel it. And so we have a happy 2 cards here. They're all in yellow. It's about confidence, courage, and happiness. And I need you to pull from that strength and trust and just watch without evidence. So that's what's coming up, Libra. So that receipt
thing, like with the checks and the direct deposit thing, I don't think it did what we wanted it to do. Because I'm negative $987. And it took out the 100 that I had.
Oh no, it's because they stopped the check, most likely.
Right, but why am I negative? Almost $1,000.
You won't. It's the check that didn't clear, most likely, because it got taken out and the check wasn't approved. We'll fix it. That money's probably going to be direct deposited instead of the check.
You're not understanding.
I'm working, though. I can't talk about this right now. What I'm saying is they said we're going to stop the check, so you don't need to cash it.
Right.
But then they said if you want to go ahead and try, go ahead and try. And then it worked and it was fine. But if it's not fine, which it is today, it's not fine. Don't worry about that because it's on its way in direct deposit within 4 to 5 days.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. You know what? Mercury retrograde. My daughter had some situation with a check. And look at this. We thought it was clear, but it wasn't clear. Now it's being direct deposited, and now there's a hiccup in the bank. I just want to give you guys a warning. If it is Mercury retrograde coming up and it's going to affect you with your money, watch out. Be careful. Don't make hasty decisions. Be cautious. Be careful. Wait. Give it a little more time. There's probably going to be a lot of things happening with accounts, numbers, banks, phones, any kind of contracts or paperwork. So just know that that's going to definitely create some bumps and some road hazards on your way to happiness during the next 6 weeks. Yeah, I think it, I think we're in the pre-season. I believe it's the 15th. Guys, I'm back. Can you hear me? I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me okay? Huh. I'm going to try to finish. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, you guys are all here. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. That was so weird. I got a notification on my phone and then I clicked off to make sure it was on focus. Mercury retrograde, right? And then I clicked back up and the screen was gone and it was making me restart a new video. And I was like, what the heck? So I clicked out of it, went on YouTube to see if it was still streaming or like what was going on, and I didn't see anything. And I'm like, this is weird. And then I just came back on. I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to have to start this new video. And then as soon as I started a new video, we're continuing the old one. I'm blown away. I don't know. I guess I'm not used to StreamYard, but it kind of surprised me. Let me get some more light in here. It's getting dark now. My gosh. All right, I got some candles. I'm old school today because my light, my little light that I usually screen from right here, it broke. I don't know. It just broke on me, so it won't turn on. So I have to use candlelight. All right. I know you guys don't mind some candlelight. It's a little bit nicer anyways. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. So anyways, we're doing Scorpio. My dad's birthday's today. I hope you guys can wish him a happy birthday. My son's birthday was yesterday. My dad's birthday's today. And it's snowy, so we can't really do much. But, I'm grateful for him. He's a wonderful man. He's been there for me since I was 12. And he's been a real blessing to me and my family. I'm very grateful for him. And Scorpio and tropical. Libra and Vedic. Wonderful people, my son and my dad. They're very much alike, smart people. Good, smart people. Very deep, loving people as well. Big hearts. Real big hearts. Hearts of gold. A lot of Scorpio people have a pure heart of gold. I'll tell you that. So anyways, we're going to get on Scorpio. Spirit, guide and direct me right now with the tarot cards. Show me the truth about Scorpio. Show me the truth. What does Scorpio need to know over the next 30 days? What's going to happen? What is the forecast? 30 days. All right, so bottom of the deck, geez, 5 of Swords. This is really stressful. A lot of arguments, clashing, bumping heads. And it's all around you. You even feel a little bit betrayed. You feel betrayed in some sense. And this is you saying, I've been there for them. Why are they not here for me when I need them? Hanged Man coming in the upright for you. A lot on your mind overall for the next 30 days. You're going to have a lot of patience. You're going to have to see something from a different perspective. Very difficult for you because you're very critical. You're a very heavy critical thinker. You are one of the fixed signs, and you're the fixed sign for water. So you take things seriously and deeply. You have a kind of dry sense of humor, but you do have a sense of humor. But when someone says something to you or does something to you, you take it directly to the heart. And sometimes you might jump to conclusions a bit much. So this is, let's take it easy. Let's get a different perspective. Let's slow down. Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. 10 of Cups, happy family. Page of Swords. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is going to take time. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a loss of time or a loss of money, and that's going to hit you over the next 30 days. You're going to lose. You might lose a bet. You might lose time because you're busy doing other things. You might lose some sense of value in your life, like something that you value, it's being lost. But that's to be gained, because what you're sacrificing, what you're losing goes to a happy family. 10 of Cups. You may not be putting time into the piggy bank of vacation time, but you're putting, how do you say, like quality time with the family, if that makes sense. You may not be having the time of your life, but you're making the most of your time with the people you love. Does that make sense? And the Page of Swords is getting a lot of news to you quickly, but not having all the pieces to the puzzle. You get some news, but not all the news. You get some info, but not all the info. And it really just means you're only getting half of the picture. And you've been very focused and critical on something that's not that important. So 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. And by the way, anybody who wants to wish Matthew a happy birthday, give him a gift, wish him anything. He's right here. I'll be sure to let him know. I told everyone it was your birthday yesterday. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And they're all saying happy birthday. He says thank you. I told him maybe you'll make them something special with clay. Which way? I don't know. Later, sometime in another video. Madine, watching here from Paris, and I noticed the audio is coming late compared to the live chat. I already read happy birthday. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We did have a drop in camera live stream for a minute. I'm sorry that it's a little bit delayed. See, Matt, they're all saying happy birthday. Transformation Queen said happy birthday. Eat Me said happy birthday. Madine said happy birthday. Doja Cell said happy birthday. And Peaches said happy birthday. Yay! Yay! They all love you, Matt. Oh, he says he loves you too. All right. So Scorpio, we have been throwing away so much time and energy at the wrong thing. Whatever you've been focused on, hyper vigilantly focused on, because this is hyper, wrong area. You need to dedicate yourself to your family. That's the 10 of Cups. Family is your riches. Family is everything. Okay, your mom, your dad, your children, your brother, your sister, your pets, your beloved neighbors, people that are close to you. That's the gift of life. That is the breath of life. That is the real riches in this world. And so if you feel like you're missing out because maybe you're working too much, maybe you've spent a lot of money and a lot of time into other investments, there's a message here saying let's stop doing that, because bottom of the deck, you're only creating more trouble and more problems in the family and with your people. 5 of Swords. Okay, we're going to create more conflict the more we throw our time and energy at the wrong thing. So Scorpio, this could be the wrong relationship. For some of you Scorpios, you are involved with a karmic. And the message here is stop it. You're throwing your life, your years, could be 8 years or more, to the wrong person. when really somebody was right under your face the whole time. That was your happy family. Okay? For some people, you thought happiness would be somewhere over the rainbow. You know, maybe somewhere in another state or another city, another place. And it's like your happiness was right in front of you. Now, the good news here is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And this is good things are to come. Steadfast, stead true, golden heart, dedication, focus. Just do the right thing for the right reasons and the money will come. Give your time and energy to the right people and the money will follow. Give your faith and hope in the right energy and spirit will deliver the gifts in the material world that you need. This is trust and believe and have faith with this Hanged Man that the universe actually knows what they're doing. And they're going to actually deliver something much more worthwhile than you could have ever imagined. The Hanged Man usually represents a paradox. He puts himself in a state of limbo. That's right, TQ. He came in at Scorpio. That is so cool. Trust yourself and the universe. The paradox comes in your situation at a time you're required to do the opposite of what you think you should do, or the opposite of what you think you should be doing. It's like solving a cryptic puzzle when you don't have time to look at all the clues. When the Hanged Man shows up in a reading, there is a time to look at a new perspective. It's needed, and there is something that you need to work out right now. The best course of action is to wait. If you can let go and trust that things will all work out, then you're going to find yourself in a good position, and you'll get to the answer a lot more quickly. But there is a time to look at things at all angles and not force the situation into the way that you want it, or should we say into a panic mode. Some people just set in with panic and it's do or die. It's like this has to happen now, right now, for this reason and this purpose, and it has to be this way and it must be this way, and there's just no way around it. But wrong. The universe has much more authority than this world. And you may think that you have all the control and power, or the government has all the control and power, till a hurricane hits, till an earthquake strikes, till something tragic happens. And then people are praying, and then people are looking to God saying, where are you? Where are you? What's going on? And then it's the universe to say, I've been here the whole time. Where were you? You were taking control. You thought you had it all under control. You thought you ruled the universe. Now you know. It already had a driver the whole time. Your control is an illusion. And so there's something here for Scorpio, especially in being a fixed sign where it says you do not have all the control that you thought you had, but you have to have belief and faith and trust in the universe, Knight of Pentacles, that you are loved, cared for, watched over, and there is something called destiny. So don't fight us. Don't fight it. Go with the flow. Use that water energy that you have, Scorpio, to just go with the flow. And that's what Scorpio needs to know over the next 30 days. Chill out, go with the flow, and know that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not have control over everything. And it's okay that not everything's going as planned. And it's okay to drop something that's just not working out, so you could do something different. And that change and transformation and death energy is all about you. So just accept it and kind of go with your Scorpio flow. Feel the water. Yes, Matthew's a very good kid. He's a very good kid. His grandpa in Florida told him I don't have anything to send you right now. Hun, you know, I wish I could, but Grandpa doesn't have, you know, the money to send you right now. But I wish I could give you something, but I love you with all my heart. I love you so much. And that's the biggest present, is that I love you. And my son Matthew said, you know what? That's all the present I need. That's the only present I need. And his grandpa was so happy. He was just like, oh, that's my boy. So sweet. But that's how Matthew is. A very deep, loving, sweet little boy. Very sweet. He got a jacket for his birthday, too, from his other grandpa. And he wasn't upset because he didn't get a toy. He tried it on, and he was happy, and he smiled, and he wore it out. And he was like, thank you. You know, most kids would be like, oh, clothes. But not him. He was just grateful, and he smiled, and he wanted to make sure everyone else was happy. It's a very good little boy. He deserves the world. All right, so let's get in. No, so we just finished Scorpio. Now we're going to get into Sagittarius. Spirit, can you guide and direct me with the tarot? Show me, what does Sagittarius need to know for the next 30 days? Show me. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. The overall bottom line energy for Sagittarius is everything's going to be okay. I'm hearing that song by Bob Marley. Every little thing is going to be all right. Don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing. So this is your song. I want you to take that home. Run with it. Sag, you are ruled by Jupiter. We all know you have the power of optimism and positivity and looking at the brighter side of things. That's that beautiful Jupiterian wisdom that you carry about you. So just trust and believe whatever financial situation you're having, and it feels like you're financially stressed. Don't worry. Every little thing's going to be okay. And I think you need to have that confirmation come in through the cards. That money's going to go upright for you. It's going to be good for you. Money's going to be strong and solid and a good foundation for you. Because I think at the end of the day, Sag, as long as you have your security, you can provide the positivity. The other message for the month is going to be King of Cups in the reverse. This is difficult. This is not being able to control your emotions very well. This is being very, very, very emotional and just on the edge, hyper emotional, honestly, and maybe overly sensitive to where you might get easily offended. Okay, so you're feeling very, very sensitive and vulnerable right now. So Two of Pentacles, there's that money going back and forth for Sag, followed by the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords in reverse again, followed by the Three of Cups. Whoo, you're going to have to walk out of someone's life. And you don't want to do that because you're not that kind of a person. But someone's been messing with your money. Or someone's accusing you of it, whatever. But someone's been messing with your financials. And you're just like, I do not work well under pressure when I don't have enough to provide or I don't have enough to keep me sane. And so you're like, this is a roller coaster. This is a wave of emotions. And I can't ride these waves constantly. I'm too emotional. I'm too erratic. I'm too unstable. I need to get grounded. So the Ace of Cups is coming in. This is very positive. This is over the next 30 days. Good news. A good new energy is here. Something that's going to make you feel good and make you feel happy. Yeah, Medine, he is 9 years old now. He's no longer the same. He's a big boy now. I know. He was such... Wish I could go back to 2018. Oh, I wish I could go back. I really do. I really wish I could go back. That was a great year. That was a really great year. I miss that. Anyways. So, anyways, some good news is coming in, Sag. And maybe this Mercury retrograde has affected you in some way, but your positivity, your optimism, your hope, and your faith will set you free. And I feel like with the Eight of Cups, you're going to go in the right direction. You're leaving behind worry, sorrow, stress, and where you were drained. I really feel like you were drained, honey. I don't know who you've been wasting your time on. Could be a lover, could be a friend, family member, but you were wasting so much good energy and you were empty. Your cup was so empty. You didn't have the energy left to be positive. You didn't have the energy left to make what you needed to make with your work. You were just drained. And you're like, screw this. I'm out of here. I am so out of here. I'm tired of giving to an empty cup. Every time I give love, it's empty. Every time I give time, it's empty. Bottom line, I'm not appreciated. And you're saying, I will not stay where I'm not appreciated. I won't stay there. I won't. And you're standing up for yourself, creating some good, healthy boundaries. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I think that's very healthy boundaries. This is over the next 30 days. I do feel, though, with the Three of Cups, and I kind of hate to say this, but I got to say what's in the cards. I think you're going to have a reunion. I know. It's crazy. You might be walking away from a water sign man or just a water sign person that was draining you. And you finally stand up for yourself and you leave them. You leave that relationship, whatever it is. And you give them the silent treatment. And you're just like, F you. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done. No more wasting my time. I'm done. Ace of Cups. I'm going to go give love to myself. Eight of Cups. That's the right direction. Self-love, self-care, self-concern. You have been so unselfish for so long. You were bone dry in yourself. Enough. And you're just like, I can't do it anymore. And off you go. And then they're like, wait a minute. Oh my God, Sag, I was wrong. I love you. I'm into you. Please forgive me. Please, can we reunite? Can we reconciliate? Can I talk to you again? Can I see you again? I messed up. Let me show you that I'm not like that. Let me show you that I did not take advantage of you. Let me show you that I do appreciate you. Let me show you that I made a mistake. And really, they're going to stress out without you. Four Swords in the reverse. Whoever you're walking away from, they are going to be so stressed out, sleepless nights, worries and anxieties, regrets. Just, what did I do? They're not going to have peace of mind. They're going to be feeling like crap, which is good. They should feel like crap after what they did and said to you. They should feel like it. They should feel it. Good for them. But whenever you get the Queen of Pentacles and it's at the bottom of your deck like it is, you are kind, Practical and nurturing, my friend. And you need to keep those qualities in yourself. And if someone doesn't appreciate them, stand up for yourself and know what you deserve. Put in the work into yourself, the same work that you put into others. And know that, like the Midas touch, everything you touch will turn to gold. Whatever you want to touch, my beautiful Queen of Pentacles, it will grow. You have what it takes. You have the gift. The number 4, the 4 of Swords, is associated with stubbornness. And someone could be refusing to take a break from whatever stubbornness they had. And this is going to lead to their downfall. But it also talks about you, my friend, being burned the F out. Sagittarians are burned the F out. You're done. You may have been frozen in what felt like a wasteland of unresolved feelings with the King of Cups in the reverse, like unresolved issues, unresolved emotions, and you could never get to the bottom of it. It was always back and forth, back and forth. And you may finally feel like you're coming out of a period where you can finally rest and get ready to start again and win. You're going to win. And they're going to be sorry. And you know what? That story's for another day, okay? But over the next 30 days, Sag, you're walking away for your best interest. Good for you. You're going to celebrate. You're going to have a reason to be happy. You're going to have a reason to turn this frown upside down. You're going to be joyful. This is so good for you, okay? I'm so glad. But over the next 30 days, wipe your slate clean. Get out of here. Get out of this toxic, unappreciative situation. You are drained, honey. Time to love yourself. And that's for Sag. All right, now we're going to get into Capricorn. Spirit guide and direct us for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Whoa. Oh, everything's falling apart. That's a sign. That's a sign. Capricorn is losing so much. And you know what? It's true, because Pluto is going into Capricorn. You know, Vedic. But look what fell on the floor. Queen of Wands in the upright. King of Swords in the upright. 5 of Cups in the upright. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Did one more fall? Could have sworn one more fell. I thought it was the 3 of Cups, but I don't know. Shoot. Okay, that's it. That's all that fell. Give me a number 5 for Capricorn. 7 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. This is bomb right here for the next 30 days. Ah, God, you needed this. Ace of Cups. Capricorn. Have a seat. Listen, you've made some very bad decisions. Whatever those were. It doesn't matter. We don't need to harp on them. 5 of Cups in the upright, excuse me. Bad decisions. And we have regrets. We have remorse. We have guilt. We have shame. Embarrassment. We have the energy of I just want to give up. Because Pluto's coming in and destroying everything. And it's sad because there's a guy and a girl here. It doesn't have to be, but we got the King and Queen of something. We got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Power. You felt like you were in control. You felt like you had the power and the courage. And then you felt like you, as the king, were making the right decisions, executing the right choices. You were large and you were in charge, and the power of the pen and the power of the blade was inside of you. And you had all this authority. But then here's this 5 of Cups, and it's like, wrong choice. 3 of Wands in the reverse, and that's where it hits. That's the truth right there. The number 4, the certainty, the solidity of this message sits in that 3 of Wands in the number 4 card spot, which is what is solid, what is true, what is facts, if you will. And the facts are this: you were too focused on where you wanted to be without recognizing where you are right now. In other words, your dreams were too big for the moment. You were going to cross that ocean, but first you had to cross the land to get to the ocean, then cross the ocean. You skipped a very imperative part. There's nothing wrong with vision. Nothing. Let's keep that vision. Let's keep that going. But there was some lack of execution. There was some lack of a step here, and it led to everything falling apart. It was like we missed this one area. And this could lead to frustration, impatience, and it blocks progress. And others may not be doing what they said they were going to do, like you lost your team member, or like, just things fell apart that felt like they were out of your control. And now it's time to consider an alternative plan, and that's the 7 of Cups. What is an alternative direction? Clearly this plan is not working. It's not happening at all. And so it's back to the drawing board, and we have Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and it says, you know what, scratch this plan. It was good for the time that it was good for, but it's not good anymore. It's almost a new year. Let's get a new plan. And that's okay. It's hard and it's sad, and God, it sucks to deal with defeat and go, this is not what I wanted to happen at all. I didn't want this to happen. God, I didn't want this to happen. Oh, and the heartbreak with the 5 of Cups, the sorrow, oh my God, it's just like, oh, no, what is going on? It's like, oh, why this? Of all things, not this, please not this, but it's this. And Spirit says, it's okay. I'm going to turn a very bad situation into a very good situation. You may not see it that way right now. You may be crying. This may be way too much. You don't see the good in this. You don't see how this could ever be turned around. But honey, it can and it will. Do you hear me? It can and it will, says the Lord, says the Ace of Pentacles, says the Ace of Cups, the hand of God, the hand of the Creator, the universe, source, the inspiration of all. It can and it will. And even though you don't see it yet, you will. In the next 30 days, Capricorn, money's going to come in, and it's going to feel like it fell out of the universe. Love and good news and happy emotions are going to come in. And you're going to go, wow, I just caught myself smiling again. And I thought I'd be miserable forever, but here I am laughing and smiling again. Sometimes we don't believe it. We think something is so terrible, so wretched, there's no way we could ever smile again. No way we could ever be happy again. No way we could ever live a life except the life we planned. No way. And then suddenly life happens. It happens. There was this movie. I know. I'm going to stop talking about movies. I've got to, but just real quick. Angel Eyes with Jennifer Lopez. She's a police officer. She meets this guy. She falls in love with him. He was wonderful. They got along great. Come to find out, he lost his wife and child in a tragic car accident. He never really got over it. He could never see himself moving on and being happy and starting a new life. No way. He just wanted to be miserable and just grieve his family that was lost. That's all he wanted to do, was grieve their loss. He felt guilty for being alive. And he meets this person and he falls in love, and oh my God, life, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. He could have a whole new family, a whole new wife, a whole new life. But he couldn't get past the sorrow and the sadness, 5 of Cups. And it took him and her and some friends to help him grieve, help him work his way out of that state of depression, to find a reason to be happy again, that it was okay to be happy. It was okay to smile. And his father-in-law, who he thought couldn't forgive him. Actually, I don't think this movie was called Angel Eyes. Maybe it was Yes Man. Something with the name Yes in it. I don't know. Maybe they're both movies I'm thinking of. But his father-in-law comes out and says, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault, and we love you. And we want you to be happy. We want you to have a life and move on. And he was like, no, I killed your daughter. Like, you can't want that for me. And he was like, you didn't do that. That happened. But we love you. And we didn't just lose our daughter that day. We lost a son. And I want you to be happy. So anyways, I'm not saying anyone died here. I don't see the death card. I'm just saying sometimes our grief is so big that we can't see the good that's going to come out at the other end of all of this. And I just want you to know, Capricorn, over the next 30 days, I know that life couldn't feel any worse, but it's going to get better, and you are going to laugh and smile again, and there's going to be good news and good times and good things to come. And within 30 days, you're going to find yourself smiling again. Watch. That's predicted. That's in the forecast. That's what's going to happen. New options, new doors, new pathways are being opened, and your vision from the past is dead and gone, but there's a new one ready to be made. And I hope you're ready to start making that new vision. All right, so now we're going to get into Aquarius. Spirit, guide and direct me for Aquarius. Again, anyone that wants a $44 reading, please donate. Also consider your donations gifts to Matthew. If anybody wants to donate $44 as a gift for Matthew, you get your reading. Big thanks to all you guys for your donations and happy birthday gifts to Maddie. You guys always come through for the kids and for me around birthdays, and we're super grateful, and I always give it to them, and they get something special, and it sticks in the back of their mind all the time that what good people are out there in this world on YouTube, and they feel very lucky and very blessed to have you guys in our lives. All right, so let's get into Aquarius. Things are looking up for Aquarius. Big time. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Justice. Ace of Swords. Ten of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. And the Empress. Wow. Aquarius, for some of you guys, you might be getting a baby announcement. I gotta say it. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the egg and the phallus. Hello. With the Empress and the Ten of Cups, fulfillment. Ultimate emotional fulfillment. For a lot of you guys, a baby might be coming in the picture, be it a niece or nephew, a grandchild, or your own baby. Just know that a baby may be coming in, and it's a blessing. It's a gift. It's a joy. It's a happiness. It's good news. And it kind of makes everything right in the world with Justice card. It just makes everything right as rain. It just kind of settles the storm. And it's time to be happy. And things are all going to work out. Three of Pentacles. Things are going to work out. It's the silver lining after the storm. For a lot of you guys, a baby brings good tidings, joy, and good news. For many of you, around Christmas, I do see a gift being given. It could be, I know I'm doing the next 30 days, but I'm also forecasting whatever I see. So around Christmas, there could also be good news of a birth or a joyous coming in at that time. But nonetheless, besides babies, let's talk about metaphorical here. The Empress, the feminine power of growth and fertility and things becoming more and multiplying. And this is abundance and it's beauty and it's wealth, health, and happiness. She's here. And so for the next 30 days, Aquarius, wealth, health, happiness, and abundance is here. Good news is coming in, Ace of Pentacles. Good news, solid good news. Justice will be prevailed. Justice is here. What is fair and right will be done. Ace of Swords, a contract will be signed and things will be happy again. Things will be back to good again. Things are going to work out again. So good things are happening. I do see contracts being signed within the next 30 days. So if you're an Aquarius, I don't know what you're going to be signing on that dotted line or that black line, but there's going to be signatures and contracts to be made and to be signed. This is all for the good, and this is going to lead to happiness. And you will flourish, and everything you touch will be multiplied. Okay? Especially if you have Cancerian somewhere. But there's a multiplication of wealth and money for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. And this is good karma. I feel like you just need to know you deserve this raise, you deserve this promotion, or you deserve this gift, or you deserve this financial abundance in some sense. You deserve this. This is an inheritance. There might be an approval on a loan. An approval. There could be a graduation of some sort coming up that we're preparing for. We get a letter in the mail saying this is going to happen. Prepare. We're working on it. We're growing. We're going towards this goal. You might get a message from your kid that they're going to college. They've been accepted and where they're going to be going. There could be a message that you're going to move, or someone's moving towards you. There could be a move with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Someone working closer to you. And yeah, happiness with children and family. Overall, Aquarius, I see a happy family. And the family's going to have a good next 30 days. Lots of happiness, lots of good news, lots of good things to talk about. This is the time where they say, take it while it's good, enjoy it while it's good, because it doesn't last. This is a good time. And no, good times don't last long. So enjoy the good times as they're coming in. This is a time to rejoice. It's a time to celebrate and keep working on your goals. There's more goals to be had, more to be done. Keep growing your wealth. Keep growing in the business. Keep growing in the family. And just know there's more to come. All right, so a lot to be happy about, Aquarius. Good money for the next 30 days. Good happiness, good joy with the family, good news, especially with children. Good news. All right. Now we're going to get into Pisces. Thank you, Sun Val. I will tell him, I promise. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me for Pisces. What do you see coming up for Pisces in the next 30 days? Spirit, guide and direct for Pisces. I know Halloween's over, but I feel like Pisces is going to be getting into horror stuff, horror movies, horror films. I don't know. Maybe it's a horror show in life. I don't know. But that came up. Maybe it feels like a horror show. A nightmare, perhaps. Oh, a nightmare to be soon to be over. Seven of Swords, lies, trickery, and sneakiness. Deceit. There is someone untrustworthy in your circle. And it's a King of Wands. Masculine fire energy is a liar and a sneak and a cheat. Be careful. Oh, the Tower. In reverse, though. That's weird. Queen of Cups. That's you. Two of Swords. Ten of Cups. And the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. You're going to find something out about your family that you didn't want to find out, but you already knew this. You're going to find out that someone that you love was playing you. Could be a lover, could be an uncle, could be a brother, could be a dad, could be a son for some of you, but someone was lying. And the drama that they created came from nothing. They created the drama. And the thing is, you saw it coming. So why do you feel so surprised? You know how they are. Why are you so surprised? And your answer is Two of Swords. I don't know. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. I was hoping they would have changed. I was just hoping that we could be happy. I was hoping that it would work out. I was just being silly. Yeah, you were just being silly. But at the same time, your heart is silly. And you were following your heart. And your heart was leading you to what you thought was joy and happiness. And you do love this person. And they do love you. But they are a troublemaker. And it's not your fault that they created the drama. But it is your fault that you're acting surprised. And you opened the door for this to happen. So do we need to take some responsibility for this? Yeah. It's time to take the responsibility that we knew it. We just didn't want to see it. And that's a shame. But it is what it is. And the truth hurts. But the truth also sets you free. Thank God we can be free. At least the truth is coming out and we're not living a lie and we're not living a horror show anymore. You definitely can see the person in that card looking untrustworthy. He's getting away with something. You think he's going to get away with something. He's sneaky and he's underhanded and he's a liar and he's not facing the truth. And that's pretty scary. But at the same time, the Seven of Swords in a reading can ask you to be honest and face the truth in any given situation. Because the truth is, you probably were deceiving yourself about how great this person was, and they really weren't. Or you were deceiving yourself and having hopes in a situation that wasn't worth it. Perhaps the shoe's on the other foot. They were deceiving themselves. They thought, oh, this is great. This is going to be the great thing. And it wasn't. They deceived themselves. And you knew the Tower was coming, but they didn't. For some people, this is about a lover in a karmic situation and it's over. And you knew it was going to be over and you told them it wasn't worth sitting in that relationship, but they didn't want to listen to you. They had a choice between you and the karmic, and they chose the karmic, and now the fight is over. It's done, and they're out. The Tower hit, and they're caught in their lies. And you're like, oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's finally over, but I can't not tell you I didn't tell you so, or, I told you so. And they're just like, ugh, I hate when you're right. But it could also be deep down, you might have been convinced that you were doing the right thing. And deep down, they thought they were doing the right thing, And it just wasn't. Maybe it was a simple mistake, or maybe it was flat out trickery. But nonetheless, the fight is over. Five of Wands in the reverse. We don't have to fight over someone that's not worth fighting for anymore. We don't have to fight for someone's time and attention because they're single now. And you're done trying to please other people, I hope, because you should be pleasing yourself. But when the Five of Wands is in reverse, you may find that the competition was a lot stronger than you anticipated. And you're kind of surprised it took this long. I think for a lot of Pisces, you're surprised that this was a harder battle to fight than you ever thought it was. And you're like, I'm shocked. I thought this would have been dead and gone 6 years ago. Or I thought this would have been gone a long time ago. I thought the universe had my back and this wasn't even going to be a problem. But it was. So for some of you guys, you're shocked that this karmic bullcrap was more difficult than you anticipated. And it was just like, God, I'm glad it's finally done. But darn, that was a hard fight. Never again underestimate your enemies. And this was a very tough lesson learned. Don't underestimate your opponent. Now, you won, but it was a very, 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 very hard fight. But you won. But it took a lot out of you. It took your time, years, energy, mental status, emotional status, like it wiped you pretty clean. And that was shocking. But at the end of the day, I think the good news that you need to hear, regardless of the fight, regardless of the competition or the karmic, at the end of the day, you end up being in charge, large and in charge, attractive, getting what you want, King of Wands, victorious, and a winner. You win. Kind of like the Trump victory, right? It was a very hard fight and the competition was a little harder than you thought. But he won. Not everyone's happy about it, but he won. And it was a hard fight. And at the end of the day, he has the seat of power. That's kind of what this King of Wands is kind of saying. I'm not trying to bring up politics, guys. I'm just using that as an example. That it was a very hard fight for him because he went to court. He battled. He went through it for 4 years. He was almost assassinated. So I'm just using that as an example that, boy, that was a really hard competition. I don't think he saw coming. But he won at the end of the day. And it's draining, but damn that tower, right? Damn that tower. And it's don't underestimate your enemies. You might think they're weak. You might think that the enemy is with them. And, if God is with you, who can stand against you? And you're going to defeat your enemies and they're just karmics. They're losers. They're not going to win. They're not going to have any victory. And they may not have any victory. But they pack a good punch and they hurt. And that Seven of Swords stings whichever way you want to look at it. It's going to cut you at one end or the other. It's not an easy card. So for Pisces, I feel like have a very nice balance with the Two of Swords of intuition and logic. Use a very healthy balance because you're going to need it. You have to be a wise King of Wands. You're going to have to rule your life with your wand. Watch what you say. Watch how you say it. Watch what you do. Take it with a grain of salt. Never underestimate your opponents or your enemies. And never lose faith. Have heart, have courage, fight the good fight, and always be on the right side of justice, meaning always tell the truth, always be honest. That's all you can do sometimes. But the truth is this: if you're honest, trustworthy, and you're speaking the truth, as hard as your enemy may fight, as hard as that karmic may stick around and fight tooth and nail for someone, if you are in the seat of glory, if you are in the throne of victory, if you are in the position of power because you're honest and truthful and right where you should be, then you do not have anything to worry about because what is yours will be yours. And I think that's how I need to end it for the next 30 days. Pisces, what is yours will be yours. And what is not, that's the end. And we have to let it go. But be careful, because for some of you, and this is just like a little warning, there is someone around you that doesn't have your best interest at heart. Be cautious and be wary. There's a fox in your mist, if you will, a snake in the grass, a sneak in your circle. So be wary, okay? Because there may be a friend that is actually a foe. So I'm going to need you to watch your back and use your intuition and have faith. But over the next 30 days, there will be a defeat of an enemy. I think you needed to hear that. You will be happy, 10 of Cups, in the next 30 days. You will be on the seat of victory and throne of glory. You will win against your enemy. That is going to happen within the next 30 days. You will win. It's a hard fight, but you will win. I just think you needed to hear that. And that concludes Pisces. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know if any of you guys bought the $44 reading. Did you? If not, I'm going to let you guys go. Because I have been here 2 hours and 18 minutes. Tariq, if it would let me go, I could then let go. All right. Like I've tried, but I can't. I want to be with them, but I'm guessing I'm not allowed, or they can't. Aw. I am so sorry. Sunval, you did? Okay, girl. Let's get it done. What do you want to know, Sunval? Hi, Tariq, Khalil. Good to have you here. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, guys. I need to get 1,000 followers so I can go live. Sunval, let's see what you want to say, my love. Me and Mael's energy for the upcoming weeks. This is Mael's mind for you. This is Mael's heart for you. This is your mind for him. 3 of Wands in the reverse. And this is your heart for him. Queen of Wands in the upright. And this is the outcome. Queen of Cups. And this is the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Peaches. This reading today is just an extra bonus $44 reading for Maddie. The ultimate subscribers will get their free reads as follows this month. Yes, this is just a bonus. So I do feel overall, underall energy, Sun, we have this promise, this Ace of Pentacles, which is a gateway to abundance, money, and a seed being planted for a brand new kind of beginning. I know you guys have had a lot of fresh starts, but this is like the next chapter, the next page, if you will. Thank you so much, Peaches. And I'm thinking of doing a special this week here for you guys, for my ultimate subscribers. I want to do a special love reading. I'll do a forecast. And we're going to light candles for you guys to bring in love and harmony. So I want to do a special candle ritual and love forecast for the ultimate subscribers. So stay tuned, Peaches. A gift is coming. So here we have this beautiful promise. It is the seed. It is the next chapter. It's here and it's solid and it's at the base of your relationship, the foundation of your relationship. And yes, you're looking for financial. I do see there's a gift of financial. There's a gift of money coming in. Now, his thoughts towards you right now, Ace of Swords, he's all brand new. Ace. He's just like, I want a new page, a new chapter. I want to be honest with Sun. I want to tell Sun the truth. I want to speak the truth to Sun. I want to be real. I want to be honest. This is like I have no hair on my tongue. I just want to speak it into existence. 222 on the clock, by the way. So I do see him being honest with you and communicating with you in a very honest way, Sun. In his heart of hearts, he misses you. 6 of Cups. He misses you so much. He's even cried for you lately. He wants you more than anything. He feels very bonded to you. He feels very, very close to you. This soulmate tie is real for him. It means a lot for him. And he feels deep down that he just wants to be in good with you again. He wants to be happy and joyful and in good with you. He doesn't like it when you're mad at him. He doesn't like it when you guys have a separation. He loves you too much. Now, how you're thinking about him is the 3 of Wands in reverse, which is disappointment. This is not how you planned it to work out. You didn't expect it to turn out like this. You're not happy with the way things are going. It certainly doesn't look promising. Not at all. And what you feel for him, you expected a lot more. You feel like he has the power and the strength and the courage and the control to get out of the situation if he so wanted to. And you're like, where are you? Why aren't you coming out of this for me? If you love me so much, if you want me so much. And the truth is, and I think this is just a bonus thing that you should know, Sun, there's nothing but love here. Queen of Cups. You love him and he loves you, and that's the truth. That's the Ace of Swords. Spirit, why is it happening the way it's happening? The Moon. There's a lot more happening than what you can see. There's a lot more under the surface than what you know. Spirit does see you guys reuniting, especially within the holidays. There's a reuniting. Spirit, what's going on under the surface that Sun doesn't see? Oh boy, what's going on here? Okay. We had Judgment. We have 3 of Swords. Bonus cards here. High Priestess. The Master of Secrets, holding back. What you don't see that's going on is Knight of Pentacles, a slow coming to money. Trying to get up out from under the Empress. Could be a mother or wife, mother of children. Trying to get out from that, more independent from her. Okay, so I see some independence. There's a lot of arguments going on right now. 3 of Swords. He has never let go of you, doesn't want to let go of you, and won't let go of you. He feels like a death. They're at death's door with this relationship situation, and he's considering moving to a new house, maybe even moving with you. 4 of Wands, followed by the 10 of Cups. I do see him coming out of a situation. He is alone and kind of wandering this path of curiosity, kind of figuring it out, trying to see how he is going to get to you. Judgment says the past is getting brought up to be dealt with karma. Now let's see what's going on with him financially. Spirit, what's happening with him and money? He got some news at work that he thought no one knew about. Somebody found something out about him. It did create some problems at work. There's something he would much have rather kept secret, but it came out. And now he's kind of fighting to keep his job or keep his position or maybe fight for a job in general, but he's fighting for it. Even though this is coming out, he doesn't want this to come out. It's coming out. He's being pushed to kind of have his own business. I think he needs a little bit more courage on that front, but he's supposed to be running his own business. Like that's what he would be very good at. He would make a lot more money if he just ran his own business. In the past, he did run a business, maybe past life or recent past, but he was successful. He's got to find the strength to do that again. He feels he doesn't have the money to run this business, to get started, or to have what he wants. Oh, ye of little faith. He needs to get some wisdom. He needs to think a little bit more wiser, a little bit smarter. But yeah, it's a struggle for him to be employed because there's always problems while being employed. Fighting to get a job or fighting to keep a job. There seems to be problems being employed. And problems trying to get free from the Empress that he needs to get out from under. Let's see. What is his plans to come towards you? Wow. If there's one thing he's sure about, son, it's you. He's very protective over you. Very. It's a struggle to be happy with you. He feels like it's so hard to keep you happy. But he has every intention to fight to get to you and fight to keep you happy. He wants to make you happy. He thinks you deserve to be happy. He feels like the universe is against him, that it's always something, that it's divine timing. He's trying to get control of the divine timing, but it's very hard because it feels like it's very out of his hands. He doesn't tell you everything, son. He keeps a lot from you, but it's not necessarily bad. Some of the things he keeps from you is that when everything's going right, in the right direction to come to you, he has the biggest, best surprises for you. So some of his secrets are not bad in regards to you. He wants to surprise you and make you happy and make you proud. And he wants to provide the biggest, best life for you. That's what he wants more than anything, is to kind of treat you like a queen. Okay. So he's trying really hard to get that life in order, mostly because he believes that's what you deserve. Now, what's going to happen? Spirit, what do you see happening over the next 30 days for Sun and Mael? What do you see happening? Over the next 30 days, a decision will be made about some legal situation. He's waiting on something legally to pass through over the next 30 days. I think he's going to get notification in the next 2 weeks. If he's free, released, or something's good, like something positive he wants to happen legally, and then he's going to come and make you an offer. Page of Pentacles. This is not a huge offer, like the biggest offer in the world, but it's definitely an offer, and it's certainly communication, and he is going to show up within about 2 weeks to let you know the good news. I do feel right now you're It happened again. Mercury retrograde. Oh boy. And now the camera's not working. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh boy. Can you guys hear me? Trying to fix this camera. Okay. You know, Mercury retrograde, girl. Here we go again. I'm just going to hold it because it's going to be crazy. I'm just going to hold it, girl. Oh, Mercury's like, let it go, girl. Let it go. All right. Anyways, Sun. I feel like over the next 30 days, you're going to be a little stressed, but not the whole 30 days. I feel like you might be a little stressed out right now, but you're going to get some good news in 2 weeks. Maya's going to come. There is a situation that's about to be over. Thank God, karmically. Some of you've been waiting to be cycled out, and I do see that happening. It's been a long cycle, and boy, has it tested your patience. Hang in there. You know why? Because there's a lot of love. A lot of love. He really does love you. I wouldn't be cheerleading him on if I thought he had bad intentions or he was just ridiculous. I do think he's ridiculous sometimes, though. Well, for some reason, that man has a lot of karma to deal with the Justice card here. He's just got to pay the piper. And it really comes at him, and it should, because he's got a lot of karma to pay. But some good news coming in for him. I do think that's going to be resolved, and I think you are going to hear some good news from him in 2 weeks. So I just want you to know, like in the next upcoming days and weeks here, it's going to get better. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it's going to get better. Get out of your head. Sometimes we tend to make a mountain out of a molehill. Let's take everything as a blessing. Everything happened for a reason. The distance, the time, all this. Just know that it was for a reason, and it was for the good thing. It was for a good thing for you and a good thing for him. And just treat it like that and look at it positively and treat that with respect. And just know it. Oh, he has a DUI case that will be resolved. Yeah, I feel like it is going to be resolved here very soon with the Justice card. Very soon. 2 of Wands. Queen of Swords, lawyer energy here. Or legal, all legal. Expecting to get some news, and it's going to be good. Page of Pentacles, something physical, something paper, something tangible. And then he gets to close out that cycle. He might have to pay a little bit more than he wanted to pay, physically, metaphorically, everything emotionally. But even though that may stress him out, it's going to be good with the world because he finally gets to cycle out of it and move on with the Strength card and just be better now, be stronger now. He'll think this life lesson someday. It will be a testimony. Right now, it's nothing but a burden. And someday it will be a testimony. He'll come out from under this. And so will you. And that's what I see. That's what I see happening for you guys. And I know he loves you. I can see that in the cards. He does. He really does. What will be, will be. Well, I'm going to let you go, son. I'm going to let you all go. I love you so much. Thank you for watching me today. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you guys just keep swimming. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you very much. And I appreciate you for watching. I really appreciate you. I wish I could be there in person to give you a hug. Thank you, son, for sending that birthday gift for Matthew. I appreciate that and purchasing that reading. I will let him know. Thank you guys. I love you and have a blessed day. May you get everything you give tenfold. I love you guys. Bye-bye.